everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to give you a few tips about dating, why your dating life sucks, and how you can really make it better. Now, do not get me wrong, I am not no damn dating expert. Sis, I even got problems. However, these are a few of the things that I pretty much learned or just peeped. I be peeping game left and right. So, not to say that I haven't gotten played before or I'm just this perfect person, I know everything about dating, but sis, I want to help you. So we gonna help each other. I'm gonna help you out, give you a little sign that I know. So yeah, first off, my lips dry as hell, so we gonna fix that. Do not talk about my edges. And do not talk about the fact that I don't have sheets on my bed. First of all, I am doing laundry, and this wig do whatever the hell they want to do, so we gonna figure that out later. But yeah, so basically, you know, I have just been observing things and just observing people. That's what I do. I stay quiet most of the time, and I just let people do what they're gonna do, and then I just catch game from there. So it's just been a lot of stuff that dudes have done that I have like either talked to or dated or whatever. They like, I don't want to say it just kind of made me think about things, because I've always been kind of one of those, I'm not going to say player, but sis didn't like to settle down. I still don't, which is why I don't have a man. Like, it's not even that I can't find one, don't want one. Well, let me say this. It's not even that I can't find one. It's the fact that when I do deal with people, they get on my nerves so fucking much, just so quick. And I just be like, you know what, bye. Like, I don't have the time. So yeah, so I'm using my tea tree oil, tea tree mist spray that I always use to kind of help prime my face. I already did my eyebrows. I'm never doing that on camera. At least I don't think so. But yeah, spray this all over my face. So yeah, so because I've noticed a lot of things, I just felt like, okay, well, maybe I need to share this information with people, or not even with people, with my fellow ladies, because we need to be helping each other out, so that I won't be seeing so many of y'all out here heartbroken and just saying men are just terrible, when it's not even all about the men. It's about you partially too. So I know you're not gonna like that, but it's just, it is what it is. All men are not trash. Some of that has something to do with you, sis. So my first tip is, you need to actually know what it is that you want out of a guy. This is my Too Faced primer. What you actually want. What are you looking for when it comes to dating, or what you're looking for in a guy that you want to have something long term with? When you don't actually know, like actually have it written down somewhere, I don't damn know, type the shit in your phone. I don't care how you gotta do it, but just honestly know what it is that you want out of a guy, or what you want in a guy. What qualities do you want him to have? Like, honestly, for me to settle down with someone, I need for him to be truly and honestly emotionally stable, available, and ready to share that stability with someone, and with me in a sense. And because I haven't really found that with somebody, sis, I'm not going to settle. And that brings me on to my next point. So once you honestly know what it is that you want out of a guy or girl, whoever it is that you choose to date, really like have that written down somewhere. Tuck it under your damn mattress, under your pillow. Like, honestly, just have it somewhere where you can go back and refer to it. Not even to like compare notes, but just honestly, I know what this is what I want. This is the things that I know for sure I need to have out of a guy. It doesn't matter if that damn thing is a book long. Whatever it is, get very descriptive about what it is that you're expecting from a guy, or what it is that you want from a guy, or want out of a guy, or qualities that you want him to have, all of that good stuff, because that is going to, in the long run, help you out and really help you decipher between somebody who don't really got the stuff that you're looking for over somebody who actually does. He might not come in the way or in the package that you would like him to come, which, I mean, he might not physically look the way that you want him to look, but of all the other things and all the other qualities that he may have, I would think that you would be willing to at least settle on that much. You know, settle on the fact that he might not look the way you want, he might not come in the package that you want him to come in, but since he got everything else, so we're good over here. Like, that's me. Honestly, that's me. And that's how I kind of choose the guys that I'm with. I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation, same one I always use. So my next point is, well, not even my next point. So when you don't know that what you want and what you truly want out of a guy, what you truly are looking for and expecting, you settle. You settle for someone that kind of got a little bit what you want, but not really, but he kind of there, but you don't really know. Or you do that whole, well, he got potential. Sis, we don't worry about potential. We don't want potential. We want somebody that is the thing or what it is that I want. Like, you want something that's tangible. You want something that you can actually physically say that he actually does this, this, and this. Now he has the potential to do this, this, and this. Does that mean he also has the potential to not do it? See what I'm going? Like, okay, yeah, he has the potential to do it, but he also has the potential not to do it. So why not be with somebody who actually is doing the thing that you want them to do? See how that makes sense? A lot of girls go for potential. I want potential. I want somebody who can actually show me what it is that I'm looking for. And if you can't show me that, I don't care how much I like you, I'm going to let you exit stage left, okay? Well, that's right. So yeah, I'm just going to let you do you, and you go ahead about your business. So on to my next point. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. I don't want to be talking on here forever. But yeah, so on to my next point. Number two, my tip number two would be, it's okay to date more than one person at a time, okay? Like, you don't have to date only one person. That's just it. Like, you found this person, he just it. No. Now, I ain't saying to be dropping it low, spreading it wide everywhere. Now, if that's what you do, sis, that's how you do, sis, you know, I don't judge. Do what you do. But what I'm saying is that you don't necessarily have to be having sex with all these people to date. Like, you can date someone and just, honestly, it's just that. So I suggest that you date more than one person. How do you know this person has all of the qualities that you want if you didn't date anybody else either before or during or anything? That's what dating is. And the whole point, this whole thing is terminology. You're dating. Dating means that you're trying to figure out things, or trying to figure out if this person is somebody that you really want to go steady with. And this is why we have the term going steady, which is boyfriend-girlfriend stage. So if you're not going steady, you don't need to be going steady before that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be only focused on that one person and not dating other people, because I rest assure you, sis, dudes are dating sis over here from up north, sis on the east side, sis on the west side, probably got two bitches from the south. So look, you gotta stop playing with yourself. Don't do that. Do not just date one person. And now also, I like to leave a mystery. So when I am dating somebody, I don't start dating him unless I have somebody else to date in the in-between time, because I want to leave that mystery. So he might ask you out on a Friday. You already went out with him for the week. You plan to go somewhere else with somebody else. You can tell him, well, I got something else to do. And you honestly do. That wasn't a lie. I do have something else to do. I'm going somewhere else with X, Y, and Z, or going somewhere with this person. So I don't know, it's just me. I like to do that. It's not me trying to run game or play game, even though in a sense dudes do it all the time. But I just feel like we are so wrapped up in when we find that one person that we like a lot, we just be fully invested in him. That's just it. But he's not fully invested in us. Not off the rip. There are instances where dudes are invested, like they're not dating other people, and that's true. But you have to have that conversation with the person off rip. And if you do decide to have a conversation, like what you really got going on, and he kind of tells you that bullshit ass, oh, well, we're just trying to figure out things, he dating other people, sis. So you need to rest assured that you need to be doing the same thing. I'm trying to tell you, needs to do it. It saves you so much trouble. So that was tip number 2. Tip number 3 is do not give too much too soon. So you don't want to be, this is what I see it all the time. A girl start liking somebody, she's constantly calling him, texting him every 5 minutes. Like, I want to see you. Girl, chill out. Chill out. This kind of goes back to with that leaving the mystery type of situation, because I feel like, again, you don't need to be texting him and calling him like that. Like, let him do some work. If you always making yourself available to him, what work is he doing to get you? Like, do you not understand that if it's easy, if all he gotta do is look at his phone and your ass is there, he don't have room to think about you. He don't have room to think about you. So now that he know you won't always be there already, he's thinking about the next girl already. Like, that's just how it works. Their brains it just doesn't expand that far, sis. So this is what you do. Yes, you can like him. Yes, you can want to text him, want to be around him all the time. But you allow him to show you what it is that he wants to do. Then he will show you the true colors. If he feels the same way about you, he gonna be calling you. He gonna be texting you. He gonna be asking you what you want to do, taking you out, all types of stuff. You gotta allow or give room for the guy to actually chase you or even think about you. Because if you don't give him that opportunity and that time, he ain't gonna think about you, sis. Okay. So yeah, that's just, don't be doing that. It's like, don't, it's been so many times a dude gave me their number and I ain't text them for like 3 days. Like, for real. And they were like, oh, well, dang, I thought you wasn't gonna text me, da da da. I already got your mind wondering like what I got going on. So even when I was really going steady with somebody, no, not even going steady, but we were really like dating on a regular, he would even be like, I know you probably went out or you probably got something else going on with another dude, but I ain't worried about that. Like, why would you even say that? I never even said anything, but it's just a simple fact that I never left room for him to basically feel like I'm bugging the hell out of him. Like, no, you gonna bug me before I bug you. That's just how I am. And I feel like that has worked a lot for me because I don't never fall short when people, like, far as texting people or people wanting to take me out constantly, because I don't never bother them. I let them do this. You're gonna show me your true colors. That's how I look at it. Number 4, sis, you need to know the fucking game. I'm sorry if this doesn't get monetized, whatever, but you need to know the game, sis. I feel like way too many times I'm using my Born This Way concealer. This is in the shade Butterscotch. This is the same concealer I always use. I feel like when this is a whole nother conversation, but just briefly, I feel like boys, when they're becoming men, they are taught the game. Women, when we become women, well, girls, when we become women, we are not taught the game. We kind of have to figure that shit out, get our heart broke 1,001 times. And some of us still be getting our damn heart broke after we done already experienced it 1,000 times ago. Like, sis, when are you gonna learn the freaking game? And this also goes back to giving too much and leaving that mysterious aspect and just truly understanding that most of the time a guy is not coming to you, not talking to someone else, or not dealing with someone else. I can promise you that at least 50% of the people are already talking to somebody, dealing with somebody. They just not taking nothing serious. So it's like, it is what it is. And this is something that I always see or hear all the time. Like, you know, guys aren't serious, nobody's serious now. It's not even that they're not serious. It's like, why be serious when you got people throwing themselves at everybody? Like, why? Like, I'm not gonna be serious either, or I'm not gonna take you serious if you throwing yourself at me like that. Like, chill the hell out. So yeah, you gotta know the game. Like, you just honestly have to know the game and understand who is running game on you and understand who isn't running game on you. There's a lot of times where I've seen girls walked away from really good dudes because he wasn't hella aggressive or anything like that towards them, because he didn't want them to feel like he was running game on them. And then they go off with the dude that I told they ass not to talk to. Did it anyway, and Lord and behold, a couple of months later, they boo-hoo crying. I just don't understand why he did this to me. Sis, I tried to tell you that like 30 months ago, and you didn't want to hear it. So whatever, like, I don't be feeling bad no more. I just don't feel bad, especially if I give you that forewarning. Since if you don't know the game, you about to fuck yourself up, okay? So you really need to learn the game. Get you a male friend. Just have a platonic relationship with a male friend, a guy friend. And honestly, and if you're a guy looking at this, you need to have a platonic relationship with a female, because honestly, that's the only way that you're really gonna understand and learn the game without you getting yourself hurt or yourself heartbroken every single dude that you mess with. Like, it's just not going to work, sis. I'm really just doing like skin like I'm not gonna do any eyeshadow or anything like that, because I just don't feel like it, and I'm not going anywhere important for that. But yeah, so oh, it's something in my eye. Jesus. I'm about to make this as simple as possible. Sorry. Yes, I paint my face like this every single time. But yeah, so you're gonna have to have a platonic relationship, and if you just really can't have a platonic, or it's nobody that you can, you know, really have a platonic relationship around right now, then you're just gonna have to find a way to learn the game. Like, I don't know how to tell you how to learn it, but you're gonna have to learn the game. If you don't know it right now, you need to know it. This is the reason why your dating life sucks, because you don't know the game. And I feel like this is not no secret. Like, I feel like everybody everywhere who is dating or who wants to date or who wants to be with somebody needs to understand and learn the game. What's that movie with Vivica Fox and Morris Chestnut, Two Can Play That Game. That's the name of that movie. When I tell you, I love that movie because in a sense, she was speaking facts about the stuff and about the way that you should do things as a woman. And we don't take movies seriously. Okay, it's a movie, whatever. But the fact that she was really dropping gems out here, y'all, if you had, I know, like right now, I know there's plenty of people who have watched that movie. If you haven't watched that movie, you need to go find it. Two Can Play That Game, because I'm telling you, that movie was dropping gems subtly. And she was like, listen, she was coming for our necks back in the day. And that's the stuff like what 6-year-old me was watching. I'm just like, I don't know how old I was. I don't even know what year that movie came out. But I'm saying like, that kind of gave me the basis from the jump of what it is to expect. Like, I never really was one of those girls who was like all, I don't know, head over heels for being in love. Like, I was just like, forget them. Like, I got other stuff to do. I got a bag to get to, honestly. So I didn't really care. And that's how people always gravitates towards me, because I'm not really thinking about it or thinking about, oh, well, I want someone to just come sweep me off my feet. No, sis, this bag can sweep me off my feet. And you need to have your own bag, because I don't want you dipping in mine, and I don't want to be dipping in yours. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. So yeah, but that movie really did give us the basis of some things that we really did need to know as women and as men. Like, I really felt like it was a really good movie to kind of give us, you know, drop those gems and just really tell us the stuff that we need to be looking out for and or expecting from guys and from relationships. Because honestly, as women, like I said before, we aren't really taught the game from the jump. Guys, I feel like you just always have that leg up, because again, you coming from boyhood into manhood and us coming from girls into women, we are not taught the same things. And it's really not fair, especially when it comes to being played. Like, it's like this is how I look at it. We have seen time after time after time again, our mothers, our aunts, our older sisters, all these people that we look up to as women get their heart broke, all this stuff, and then they still don't even teach us the game. It's kind of like, well, you're gonna get your heart broken, but you still need to expect this, da 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 da. Like, no. Why won't you tell me this stuff from the jump so I can know how to defend myself when I get put in this predicament, or how to avoid it altogether? You see what I'm saying? Like, why even purposely allow us to go jolly into freaking doom and not help us before we get to the doom? Like, really? There is a reason why we have Lifetime movies. Like, what is the movie? Not like even all the Lifetime movies, honestly. And then what's that show? I can't think of the show, but it's like the women went crazy or they cheating husbands, all types of stuff. Like, this is the reason why we have stuff like this, because we are not prepared. We're not prepared. So that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna do it no more. I'm gonna give you a little bit of tips. You really need to know the game, understand the game, find a way to learn it. Like, I don't care how you gotta figure it out, but you need to figure it out, because it will save you a lot of trouble in the long run. I'm still young, I'm only 24, so I have a lot to learn about dating, but there's a lot I do know, and there's a lot that I have avoided because I understand dating and understand like how I should maneuver. Like, there are guys, this just is talking about myself, there are guys out here who I literally didn't want anything from but sex. Like, I'm sorry, I have to be crass, but that's it. That's all I wanted. I didn't want anything else. I didn't want them to think I wanted anything else. Like, it was just, I need to take care of some needs. I don't take you seriously like that, so we don't even gotta play that game with me. You don't have to play that game. And I told them straight up, you don't have to play that game. You don't have to sell me this dream like we're gonna be together, because we're not. I don't even want to be with you. I want one thing, that's it. So can we get to that and let that be that? And they respected that. We did what we had to do. We moved on. That was it. There are guys that, yeah, I was interested in, wanted to have more with, and I saw that they wasn't really, you know, on that. And, you know, I ain't bugged them about it. I was just like, all right, cool, bye. Of course, as soon as I say bye, oh, well, I don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear it. Bye. So, yeah, you got to understand the game and know the game, because there are going to be those dudes where you don't need to get nothing else from but sex. That's it. All right, so I'm going to blend the rest of this off camera, and then I'll be right back and bronze my face using the same, well, this is not bronze, this is like a finishing powder. But I use this is in the color chocolate. This is from Black Radiance. This is the True Complexion line. So I use that to bronze with to bring some color back. And then I'm setting with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, what's this, the soft finish or mini Instant Retouch Setting Powder. This is also something that I've been using in multiple of my videos. I didn't really feel like I needed to talk you through what it was I was using, because I've always been using this stuff, or I've been using this stuff, so whatever. So back to the topic. So yeah, like I was saying, you need to know the game, you need to understand the game, you need to find somebody that you who can tell you the game, teach you the game, so just to have a platonic relationship with somebody of the opposite sex. That's the easiest way that I know to understand it and learn it, because when you start talking to guys, of course, they're going to always leave out something. Like, it's always something when you're talking to guys who really ain't trying to teach you, because they don't want you to know it. But it's like, don't let them do that to you. That's how I see it. Don't let them play you, sis. Sorry, I had to get my little mustache area. So yeah, don't let them play you, sis. Like, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. In 2020, we're not doing that. We're not going for it. We're not going for it like that, okay? So yeah, my last thing, and this is the most important thing, which is what I wanted to spend a little bit more time on, is, so tip number 5 is, you need to make sure that you are emotionally stable, ready, and prepared to date, or to even involve yourself with anybody. Because if you are not prepared with yourself, you're not secure with yourself, you're not confident with yourself, and that's even with not just with the way that you look, but just with the way that you think, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about things, how you feel about stuff that don't have nothing to do with nothing. Like, just being able to be confident all around with yourself and be stable emotionally with yourself, which is very important. I'm going to make sure that I say being emotionally stable with yourself is very, very important when it comes to dating. And because a lot of us aren't at that point where we are emotionally stable, we fuck up when it comes to dating. Like, fuck up, completely fuck up. We fuck up so much that we shouldn't have to fuck up, or shouldn't be fucked up, because we're not emotionally there, we're not prepared, or we're just not ready to be, you know, emotionally available to someone else in that way, because we ain't secure or ready for ourselves. That's something that I really had to learn after breaking up, or having gone through a really, not a bad breakup, but me and him had been together for 7 years, and this was basically all I knew. So emotionally, I just never was, I wasn't ready to be, I feel like I wasn't really even ready to be in a relationship with him, but I really noticed it after me and him broke up. Like, damn, so you got a lot of work to do. I still have work to do, so that's a part of the reason why I probably won't settle down with anybody anytime soon. I'm good, because I'm just not there yet. It really takes a lot of work, especially if you've gone through a lot of bad relationships or a lot of bad situations. You have a lot of work to do, because of the fact that you gotta basically compensate for the stuff that you lost or felt like you lost from those relationships, and essentially build yourself back up. And a lot of us aren't taught how to build ourselves up from the jump. It's like, oh, you gotta move on, you gotta be tough, you gotta be this, you gotta be that. And it's like, well, if I wanna cry about it for a couple of weeks or a couple of months until I get over it, then that's just what I need to do. So it's really about you taking care of yourself the way that you need to take care of yourself. Now, me, on the other hand, I'm not really one of those super emotional people. So although I should cry about it for a little bit of time, I might give myself like 5 minutes and then we good. Like, for real, that's me. Like, I give myself 5 minutes and I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, Zoe, we finna move the hell on. And that's it. After those 5 minutes, I am good. Now, I gotta really, when I tell you I gotta be devastated about some mess. Now, I have been in a position like that, like twice, where I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for like a couple of, it was like a couple of days up into a week. I just didn't know what to do. Like, I was so confused, so lost, just felt like the whole world was ending. And that never should be a position that you in, especially when you're dating. Like, you should be feeling fun, sexy, just really doing you, feeling good, looking good, smelling good. Like, you should really be taking care of you, and you should be at your prime and feeling like you're at your prime, not feeling like, you know, you got to question what people's intentions are, because it really doesn't matter what their intentions are. They're going to show themselves, them true selves to you either way it goes. So if there's something that you're questioning, you should let it, you know, kind of play out for itself in a sense. That's why I keep saying, just chill, relax, let things play out the way they want to play out. Don't be over, you know, just kind of going overboard, constantly texting them, calling them. Like, don't do that. And you need to, like I said, keep the door open. As long as you have that door open, you'll never feel like you've been backed into a corner. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you keep the options out there for yourself, you won't feel like you invested all your time into something that just didn't work out, because it's like, okay, well, I have other options. Whether this works out or not, I'm still going to be fine, even without the options. And that's the thing. That's the key point. It's not even about having the options. It's about the fact that you can honestly say whether or not this relationship or this situation plays out the way that I want it to play out, I'm going to be good regardless. And if you can't honestly say that, or if you honestly don't know how to get to the point of feeling that way, then that means it's going to take some work. I have just now gotten to a point where it's like, you know, it don't matter what's going on or what has happened, what hasn't happened between the two of us, whether this situation works out or not, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be fine. Yeah, I love you, or I care about you. I cared about you, whatever. Feel for you, got some feelings for you, whatever the case may have you. But outside of this, I'm going to be fine no matter what. You have to get to a point of being like that, because then you won't put so much expectations or be so invested in some things where, you know, you're not seeing stuff clearly. And I feel like when you're truly invested like that, you don't see things for what they really are. You try to rationalize it in your head to make it sound like it's right. I think it just looks stupid because it ain't right. So you got to go in there with a clear mind, or go into dating with a clear mind. Sorry, I'm using the LA Girl Island Hottie blush palette. I love this palette. I'm sorry, I had to stop. Plug. I had to stop. But this palette is freaking bomb. I was using another blush. I can't find it right now. But I was using another blush. But this one has really been doing it for me here lately. I guess it's because it has 4 different shades. And all of the shades translate very well on my skin tone. I don't know what it is. For me to be a little bit darker of a skin, I never expected this pinky. I don't know if you can tell because of the light. I never thought that this pink peachy color here would really show up on my skin tone, but it does, and it looks so nice. But I'm gonna go in with this like darker pink color. So yeah, you really got to be secure with yourself. If you, like I said, if you can't, you know, walk away from a situation willingly and be like, you know, no matter what turns out between us, I'm gonna be good. You're not there yet. You're not emotionally ready to be dating or to be in a relationship. And that is something that we suffer from as women. I don't know how many women are gonna watch this, but as women, we suffer from that a lot, because we always like, oh, well, the world has ended because this relationship didn't work out. No, fuck that. It's a lot of relationships we can have out here, and we don't gotta worry about just that one. That one doesn't matter. Is it gonna matter 50 years from now? No. So no, we're not doing that. Okay. All right. I'm going to finish up this look, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do like a quick little run through of everything. But yeah, those are my 5 tips to help you. So this is why your dating life sucks, and these were my 5 tips to help you out. But I'm going to come right back. So I'm back with the finished look. This is the finished product. This is what I would consider an everyday like makeup look for me. No, I do not wear lashes every day, and I'm not going to do it. Listen, if that's what that little bitty piece or that little bitty detail is what's going to make me blow up in here, I guess I'm going to be small forever, because I'm telling you, I do not care for lashes every single day. It's only when I'm really like going somewhere trying to do a little something, a little something or something like that. But other than that, I don't wear lashes every single day. I really am a mascara girl. I love mascara to death, and I like stuff that really looks natural and just really enhances what I already got. Look, I'm gorgeous, so I just want to enhance what I already got. But anyways, back to what we were talking about. So yeah, so those were my tips, my 5 tips. I think I was on number 5, which I was saying, you know, you just really got to be secure and understand what it is. Well, understand yourself, being emotionally stable with yourself, being emotionally secure and really ready and prepared to be, you know, emotionally available to someone else. And if you're not at that point with yourself, none of the other stuff that I said or the other tips that I gave you is going to matter any damn way, because the most important one you ain't got. So ladies, I know it's hard to want to admit when you ain't there or you ain't got it all together, but sometimes you don't have it all together. If you don't have it all together, then just work to get there. That's all I'm going to say. I took the work and took the time out. I'm still taking the time out to really be in a place where I'm emotionally available for someone else, to even think about dating for real or being serious with somebody. right now, I just don't want to be serious with anybody because I'm not 100% at the point where I want to be with myself. So I'm just taking a step back from dating. Yes, I go out on dates every here and now, but I have to let them know up front that I'm not really looking for anything serious right now, because just right now I'm not in a place to even be able to give myself to you the way that I would need to, or be happy with whatever you're giving me or whatever it is I said that I want, if, you know, I'm not happy with myself. And that's crazy to say, because you can honestly be getting, you know, be really happy or getting everything that you said that you wanted out of a person, and they can be giving it to you, but you're still not happy. And that was something that I did realize that was going on with me before. And I was like, damn, like, how is this person giving me everything, but I'm still not happy? It's because I wasn't happy with myself. So I had to take that step back and be like, you know, I can't do this with you right now, because everything that you're doing is just wrong, or it don't seem right now with the point in my life that I was at. So I had to be mature enough to say, listen, this is not gonna work. So yeah, so just to go back, so no, tip number 1 was, I think I had it wrote down. Yeah. Tip 1 was, you need to actually know what it is that you want. Number 2 was date multiple people. 3 was don't give too much too soon. 4 was know the game. And number 5 was make sure that you are actually emotionally stable, ready, and prepared to give to someone else. So yeah, those are my 5 tips to help you with dating. I know dating sucks, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people dating life sucks. So I hope that this video really helps, and I hope talking to me while I did my makeup to go to the store, to go to Target, helped you out or helped you get there. Hell, if making sure you feel good is you doing your makeup every day and looking fucking snatched to the gods, that's what the hell you do, okay? Don't ever let nobody tell you anything different, all right? So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, and down in the comments below, please tell me any other tips that you think I should, you know, add, or just for myself. Look, I want to know some tips too. I need to know some things. There's still some learning I need to do. Yes, these things have worked for me, but I know there's plenty to learn and plenty more to find out. So if you got other tips that you want to share, please do that down in the comments below. Which tip really registered with you a lot? That's something that you can also leave in the comments. Please, 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 please like and comment and subscribe to my channel. First of all, if you watch this whole damn video, you can go ahead and subscribe. You can go ahead and like. We can go ahead and be great together. Like, let's go ahead and do it now. So stop playing. Subscribe. All right. Yeah, like I said, if you watch the whole video, you might as well go ahead and do it. It'll be somewhere up here or down here. I don't know. The little button for it be somewhere around in that area. Please hit the bell notification so that you will be alerted every time I post a video, which will be often. You're gonna get a lot of bells because I'm gonna be posting a lot of videos, because I'm trying to do this full time, or I'm not even trying. I'm doing this full time. It's going great. So we gonna get it popping, okay? So everything for this video. I'm so glad to be back doing this. And like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.